What is up, LTB family? It's your boy Travis, and it is the 5th of the month, around 5:30ish, which means it's time for another episode of LTB Live, where we're going to talk about what we've been up to for the last month, make some announcements, talk about any different news things that have happened. Of course, we're going to do some giveaways, and we're also going to have some incredible show specials, because I know you guys like show specials. So I think there might be there's a show special right there. Text Get Lucky. There might be an echo going on right now, you guys. If you turn down that right there. All right, hopefully that takes care of that. You guys, this is your first giveaway right there, or not giveaway, this is your first way to take advantage of the specials. Text Get Lucky to 77453, and you can win a $75 gift card to the LTB website. Buy some boxes, buy some tackle, all good stuff. Moving along, the news. Guys, this is where I'm going to talk about what we've been up to. Later on, we might talk a little bit about iCast. We're going to talk about Tunney X. We're going to talk about where in the world is Heath, what some of the different YouTubers are up to, and throw some shout outs. But first, we're going to talk about what I've been up to this month. I've been up to some cool things. First, there is a sideways picture of the kayak. For some reason, the computer decided to show it like that. But you guys, I've been trying to get out, first of all, in a kayak, which is against what I normally do. I normally get out in the boat. But also, I've been doing some saltwater fishing. The next picture right here shows beautiful Monterey Bay. I've been going out there, cold water, and some ugly-looking fish to catch. Either link cod, rock cod. The things look like the bottom, but it's a lot of fun. And I go out there with bass gear, so that makes it even more fun that it's the normal tackle and stuff. So one of the fun things that's been going on. Another thing I've been doing is went out and filmed more videos, more of the LTB videos. There you go. Went to beautiful Lake Sonoma. I have never filmed any of the how-to videos here, so I was excited to try a new place, right? So here's where I was camping, looking down at the lake. Here's a shot at the campsite. There you go, guys. And if you notice in the right corner, the hood is up. Guys, it wouldn't be a moho road trip if the motorhome wasn't overheating and broke down, and I had to first take off the shirt because I was dying of sweat. It was about 100 degrees there, and I was trying to fix an overheated engine. If you guys have ever done that, it gets extremely hot. But the fishing was fantastic. Lake Sonoma is amazing. I was actually filming for 2 different products. So while I was out there driving, I pulled up and I saw something kind of fluttering in the water. And check out this next picture. You can see it in the middle of the screen right there. There is actually I saw something. I'm like, what is that? Something's alive right there. And so as I drove over to it and checked it out, it was a bass. And the bass had tried to swallow a bluegill, and it was suffocating. It couldn't swallow. The bluegill was literally too big for the fish to swallow. And so I pulled it up, and so I took pliers, pulled the bluegill. Look at the size of that bluegill. And then I tried to let it go. And tried to let it go, and there you go. It almost wasn't going because it had suffocated so much. So what I did is I pulled it back and put it in the live well, and I actually put weights. So come to the studio real quick here. I put weights on the fins. So I took heavy weights. And so I took the dorsal fin and the two little fins right underneath its side fins or whatever, and put weights so that fish sat upright in my live well. And I ran the live well, the aerator real quick, gave it a bunch of oxygen for about 15 minutes. And then when I took those weights off, it was now ready. It caught its breath again. And what I did is I went out to deeper water, let it go. So as it swam down, it would get into cool water where there's more oxygen down there and stuff. And he was able to recover. So saved a bass's life. And then right after I did that, I got rewarded with this clip. You guys, I was out there fishing, and I'll set this up first. We got the results. I obviously caught a fish there. But we'll hit pause on that real quick. And then we'll rewind it. Now what happened is, you'll see me, I'm going to reel this in, and I see a fish following it, and so I stop, and then I twitch. And as I twitch it, boom, the fish hits. And then a pack of fish comes out of nowhere and smacks this, it tries to take the bait out of the fish's mouth. So after I swing this fish in, you can see this one. And this was on a swim bait. This was on a killer swim bait. I'll show you guys in a little bit. But so caught the fish. Now let's rewind that back. You guys watch right after I hook the fish, you'll see like 5 to 7 fish try to swarm it. They came out of nowhere. Right there. Look at all those fish. There's a wolf pack of bass trying to steal bait from that fish. That was really cool. And the fact that I was able to get that on camera was a lot of fun so that I could show you guys. But pretty cool sequence of events there. So that's what I've been up to. Lots of fishing, guys. Ocean, freshwater, filming videos, swim bait, there's a little twin spin bait as well. You guys, I will talk about that if we have a little bit of time later, if we get along that. And I'll talk to you guys about some summer tactics. No matter what tackle you have, I have some tips for you to help you catch more fish in the summer, because it can be a little bit challenging with the weather being so hot and stuff. So I got some little things for you to try and take note of that can help you catch some more fish. But let's talk about $1,000. We talked about this last time. We're giving away another $1,000. Congratulations to Corbin. Yo, bro, you just won $1,000. I like the handle of this name, Family of 7 Forever. Well, I hope that you're going to split this $1,000 7 ways, and that Corbin isn't going to get to spend it all on his own fishing gear. But regardless, congratulations to the entire family. I'm happy to see big families getting into the sport of fishing. I like that it's the Family of 7 Forever, because I am about to have my first child here in a couple weeks. And I'm hoping to have a giant family as well. It's one of hopefully many. So hopefully I can have the Family of 7 forever. What do we got next? Let's throw some shout outs. All right, guys, we have some Instagrammers that are doing some cool stuff for us on Instagram, part of the LTB fam. How about Donkey Basco? Killing it. Make sure you follow him. 34,000 people have already started following this guy. They obviously get it. Some great photos, keeps it very interesting. And what you'll see about all these people is they keep it original. They have some cool shots that they do to keep it interesting. It's not just a bunch of people holding up the same old fish with a smirk on their face and stuff. So that's why we really highlight these channels, because they also take care of the Lucky Tackle Box fam. Who do we got next? Tandem Kayak Fishing. Look at that. Look at that nice smile, dude. That guy is pumped. He's got some cool shots. He's got some video. He's doing all kinds of different fishing. Follow him. Almost 9,000. Let's get him to 9,000 followers tonight, you guys. Go follow him on Instagram and see what he is up to. And I think we got a third. Third shout out goes to the Gazelle 16. Throwing some panfish stuff there. Gotta like that. Gotta always enjoy seeing women get into the sport. And 24,000 followers. I'm not mad at you. Congratulations, Stephanie. Go follow those 3 Instagrammers. You guys, thank you for your hard work. Thank you for kicking butt for the LTB team. Oh, guys, I'm looking at some comments right now. Thank you guys for leaving comments. We're always monitoring those. You guys, how do you guys become a LTB $1,000 bait winner? And you've got a hashtag LTB $1,000 bait, LTB 1000. And so hashtag your pictures of things you get in the box, whatever you think is interesting, and the office picks their favorite one of the entire month, and you can win $1,000, which is cool. Winning $1,000 for a picture of fishing is pretty cool. And if you win one every month, then you can maybe have a job, a part-time job at $1,000 a month. So anyway, good luck winning that $1,000. Hit the subscribe button, people. If you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, you need to hit that subscribe. We've got a lot of cool things going on. Some of the highlighted videos. What baits would Nick choose? Nick, the informative fisherman, he just did a video for Lucky Tackle Box where he opens up the box and talks about what baits he would choose to throw on a given day, and then goes out and throws them. This is going to be a fun way for you to learn and for you basically to participate. You figure out what you would throw, see if Nick would throw the same and why he did it and why you were different. And it's a way to learn. It's a way to learn. And Nick's always, he got the name Informative Fisherman because he is full of information. We've got a lot of different stuff on there, a lot of cool videos. Alex Rudd's got one up there. Tyler Anderson, one of our good creators as well. So make sure you follow the channel. There's a lot of fun information for you guys to learn. I always talk about this. Lucky Tackle Box is a platform for learning. You get baits, but the idea of getting Lucky Tackle Box is you're getting new baits that you haven't used. Maybe you're not familiar with the techniques. So then when you go to the YouTube page and watch the videos, you can have a starting point on seeing how we throw them, and you can throw them however you'd want. But you can see how we throw them to have success, and you can start. That's a basic starting point for you. So. And then I've got some videos I'll be releasing here in the next week or two, which are a swim bait video and a topwater prop bait, which is very good for summertime vertical structure. So hit that subscribe button. And while you're hitting that subscribe button right now, hit that thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up if you're liking the show right now. Let's see those thumbs up going on right now. And then what do we have next? The monthly special. The monthly special, $10 off. I think we have a slide for this that we're going to put up right now. $10 off. New Lucky Tackle Box subscriptions. Guys, you get $10 off. Any of the subscriptions, put in the promo code LIVE10. That's our monthly special for right now. And you can buy another one for yourself or buy one for your buddy. Buy one for your dad, your mom, your kids, whatever. This is a great time to get some people into the Lucky Tackle Box thing. If you enjoy it, then help spread it. It's a real cheap, really inexpensive way to get that shared with other people. Moving on. The LTB Tournament. Guys, do you know about the LTB Tournament? The LTB Tournament is a fun way for everybody to take part. I think it's only $5 to enter. Starts on the 15th of every month and runs to the 30th. And it's an online tournament, so the entire country gets to participate in the LTB Tournament. Now, to make it fair, we divide it up into two different regions. We have the California, Texas, Florida in one region, and then we have the rest of the country in the other region, because a lot of those big bass come out of those three states. So we've separated them into their own region, and then we've put the other whatever states into the other region. So to participate, go to luckytacklebox.com, and you'll see the tournament, and you can sign up for that. And all you have to do is have a ruler. You catch the fish, you take a picture of them on the ruler, and you have a special code that you're given once the tournament starts, so we can verify that you caught those after we gave you the code. So you put that code on the piece of paper right next to the ruler, and it's very simple to enter your catch. And then on the 30th, we have tons of winners. It's not just the people that finished the highest, but it's also, we randomly pick people that participated in the tournament as well. And to find out the results of the July winners is Heath.
What's going on, Lucky Tackle Box? It's Heath here, and we're going to talk about the tournament that just ended and the tournament coming up here in August. Sign-ups are ready to roll. So, all right, let's get right to it. A big congratulations to Tony Dean out of Alabama. He's fishing the All Other States region. I believe he ended up with 108 3/4 inches. That's a lot of inches for that Other States region. Biggest bass coming in at 22 3/4 inches. So, Tony, a big congratulations. And let me talk about Tony for a second. He represents an organization called Heroes on the Water. I love Heroes on the Water. I love everything they do. If you don't know what they do, here's what they do. They take vets, people that are coming back from overseas, vets that have been back for a while, and they get them on the water fishing, starting that therapy, starting that, just that community aspect that they may be lacking. Heroes on the Water comes in. They get them geared up, they get them poled up and kayaked up, and they get them on the water and they get them fishing. So Tony, I want to say from me to you and from LTB to you, thank you for all you do for our vets. You're awesome. Now let's move on to the Florida, Texas, Cali region. Ken Foreman ended up winning first place. Let me talk about that for a second, but let me give you his inches. He came in with 119 3/4 inches, biggest bass being 25 inches. So here's what happened, kind of interesting, first time it's happened this year. Matthew Kasparik actually took first place, but we have a rule that you can only take first place one time a year, because at the end of the year we're going to take all the first place winners, we're going to let them duke them out in an online tourney. So Ken actually moved up from second place to first place, taking first place in this this month's tourney. So Ken, congratulations. Guys, your prizes are going to be mailed out, the top 25 for each region. They're going to start mailing out soon. So give us some time. We got to get those to our sponsors, and they got to get them to you. So give us a little bit of time before you blow us up in the email. I promise they're going to be on their way shortly. The tournament coming up here in August, signups are ready to roll. Travis is fishing this one, so you guys call him out. He's going to be turning in some fish. I want you guys to outfish this dude, all right? So hit him up, call him out, call out some of your friends, send him the sign-up link, and outfish him, guys. we do not want you just being a lure collector, okay? We don't want you subscribing to our boxes and just taking all the lures and putting them on a wall. We want you to actually put them to work. You do not have to be a subscriber to fish this tournament, all right? Anybody can fish it. You can fish from a kayak, a boat, from land, wherever you're at. We just want you fishing, not just being a lure collector, all right? So sign-ups are ready to roll. Please sign up. Hit up your friends, outfish Travis, and that's all I got concerning this month's tournament and the tournament that just ended. Travis, back to you.
Well, thanks, Heath, for the coverage on the event. Also, thanks for pitting everybody against me in the tournament as well. I guess Heath gave away the surprise. Yes, I'm going to be competing in this tournament this month. So you guys, we give a prize to whoever finishes right above me. So I'm going to enter the tournament, and whatever I finish, whatever place I finish, whoever finished just above me is going to win a special package. It's basically called the Travis Box. You come back to me in the studio here real quick. The Travis Box is, I walk around my office, I go through my boat, and I jam-pack a box full of lures. I promise you, you will love this box, whoever gets it. Now, where am I going to finish? Can I beat Travis? Well, you guys know I'm not. If I win the tournament, if I win any prizes, it goes to the next person. I'm just doing this for the fun of it. But if you remember, I didn't do it this month, but last month that I competed, that we did a beat Travis, I finished dead last. And the reason being is I went and I caught some fish, and I measured them, and I did everything, and apparently I didn't read the directions correctly, which is another thing we won't even get, another issue we won't get into my life about not going through in all the directions, but I didn't push send, and so I didn't actually officially enter the tournament, therefore putting me in last place. I called Heath up and I was like, Heath, what place did I get, man? Who barely beat me? How many people beat me? And he's like, dude, you're still at 0, man. What happened? And I look at my phone, and literally it's like, you know when that thing highlights and you have the next thing to do? It was still up on the screen. So this month, better watch out. I'm catching fish, and I'm entering them in this tournament. So good luck to everyone. Parents, this is a great way to get your kids active this summer. Enter them in the LTB tournament. And kids, this is a great way to tell your parents to enter you in this tournament and then drop you off at the lake so you can fish the LTB Tunney, the Tunney X. Go to luckytacklebox.com to get that going. I think it's time for a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway, guys. This is how the giveaways work. This is unfortunately only for YouTubers, but you people that are watching on Facebook, there is a way for you to win. We are going to pick 2 winners, and this is for Facebook people right now. Whoever shares this video, at the end of the show, we're going to go through and we're going to pick 2 winners, and we're going to announce it. It will be in the description box, and I will write next to your post, you were a winner, contact prizes at Lucky Tackle Box. But all you have to do is share this video. Share it on your Facebook page, and you will automatically be entered. At the end of the show, we will randomly select 2 people. But time to do a giveaway. Let's ask the question right now. We're going to pick 3 winners of this one. The winners are all going to get a Lucky Tackle Box of your choosing. So if you're getting the bass box, you want to try something, you want to do the inshore, you want to experiment, branch out a little bit, but you don't want to give up your bass subscription, you can try a gift box, and that's what the 3 winners are going to get. Here's the question. Put the answer in the comments section. What tournament starts next week on Lake Ouachita and is considered one of the biggest events in professional bass fishing? What tournament starts next week? It's coming up. It actually starts Thursday. What tournament starts this week on Lake Ouachita and is considered one of the biggest events in professional bass fishing? All right, we'll give you guys some time to answer that. And while we're waiting, I think we got another show special for you. Check this out. You guys need some shades. It's summertime. Sunglasses, without a doubt, are one of the most important tools on your boat. And you can get some right here. There's only 25 left, apparently. If you enter the code SHADES with a multi-month subscription, so if you get a new bass subscription box, hit that code SHADES and you will get some Flying Fisherman sunglasses, some stud of shades. Always cool. Also, I got a quick, because we're still waiting for these, for the winners to come through. So I think I have a commercial for you guys to watch real fast. We just partnered up with a cool, basically a bait attractant company. And these samples are going to be coming out to a lot of you guys. I cannot wait to go actually try this. I was very skeptic. and then I saw some of the video stuff they have, and now I'm kind of looking forward to going to do this. I have some different ideas on how to use this, so I think we got a video. Bait cloud. The idea is that it attracts fish, the bubbles, there's, I think there's even some kind of scent in there that attracts bait fish and stuff, but the video stuff they have online that we've posted on Facebook and everything is incredible, and so I can't wait to actually try this, and I think there's samples coming out to a lot of you guys, so you can try, and we'll talk about if it works or not, but I'm always interested in people trying new things. This is definitely a cool, innovative, new tool. Let's talk about some winners, though. Let's give away some boxes. Here are the 3 winners. Anthony Horton Fishing. Dan Douglas is the second winner, Dan Douglas. And the third winner is J.E. Racing. Congratulations, all 3 of you guys just won an LTB box. You need to email prizes@luckytacklebox.com. Let them know your name, and they will get back to you on how you can collect that box. Moving right along. LTB Social. We already talked about you guys subscribing to us on YouTube. Well, we've got other channels. We've got Instagram. We've got the Snapchat. We've got Facebook. And we basically participate on those different platforms in different ways so that every experience is unique. If you're already following us on Instagram, it's not going to be the same as following us on Facebook. We have different ways that we can teach you on there, different fun things we bring you, from memes to video to underwater footage of what these baits look like, and even questions on what you guys think we should have in the box. So make sure you participate on all those different platforms so you can be fully engaged with the Lucky Tackle Box platform, because there's more. We always talk about there's more than just the baits in the box. That's where the Lucky Tackle Box starts when you get that box. There's so much more. Make sure you're subscribed. Let's talk about rapid fire. I'm going to talk about some quick little, I'm going to talk about my summertime tip, but right now, you guys are going to ask any questions you have for me or for Lucky Tackle Box, and when I tell Corey, the producer in the room today, to go, he can start rattling me off some questions, and I will try to answer as many as I can in a couple minutes. So as he looks through that, I'm going to give you guys a quick summer tip. Summertime, it's hot. These fish are just like us. When it's 100 degrees out, you and I don't want to be running out through the fields, frolicking, having a great time. It's way too hot to be doing that. So there's 3 things that I like people to remember in summertime. First is low light. That cooler temperatures are early in the morning and in the evening. The fish are going to roam during that time. That's when they're going to be the most active. So that's when you can use moving baits. You can really cover a lot of water because those fish are aggressively chasing stuff. Now, once that sun comes up, these fish are going to go one of 2 places. They're going to go out to a little bit deeper water in the shade, or deeper water where that water's cooler, or they're going to go into the shade where it's cooler. So when the sun comes up, you want to be focusing one of those 2 spots, cooler water. So shady areas, those docks, you want to fish the dock pilings, especially ones that are kind of near deep water. You get the best of both worlds. Or steep banks, those 45-degree banks, points where those fish can move down to deeper water. And then the third thing is wind. When you have a breeze in the summertime, that pushes bait, it pushes basically plankton and the little algae and stuff, that the algae blooms that the little bait fish feed on, the bait fish follow, and so do the bass. The whole food chain moves up. So if you find a little windy bank in the summertime, that's what you want to be fishing with some reaction baits, because that will also spark those fish into a feeding frenzy. So if you remember those 3 things, if you got the early morning, late evening, that's when those fish are moving around, so that's when you can throw a lot of baits. They're not going to be as tight to cover. You can throw buzz baits or whatever moving baits go fast. Then those fish move to cooler water when the sun comes up, shade or deep water. And then the third thing is wind. Look for windy spots, that light little breeze. You don't have to be in a hurricane conditions. Any kind of light breeze will move that floating algae will move up to the bank, and so will the entire food chain goes up there with it. So there's your little tip for the summertime fishing. Corey, you got any comments for me?
What was the questions?
Yes. You guys commenting?
Best place to target deepwater bass in hot summer.
Deepwater bass in hot summer, I like big worming. I just released a video with Strike King. I went down with Lucky Tackle Box to film some stuff in Mexico, and we filmed with Strike King on the big Magnum rage cutter worm, rage tail cutter worm. It's a big old 7-inch worm. 7 to 10-inch worms are fantastic in deep water, hot summertime weather. The bass love it. They're not wanting to move around as much. When they see an easy big meal, they can be a sucker for it. What else? Fire away. This is rapid fire, Corey. Rapid fire.
What is your favorite lure to use?
My favorite lure? Oh, topwater spook, dude. I love walking that topwater spook. Sometimes I work it really hard, so it's thrashing back and forth, and sometimes I work it really quick, so it looks like it's scurrying along the top of the water.
Which lake in Alabama have you fished?
In Alabama, Gunnersville and what is the other one? Pickwick. Loved them both. Went with Jason Lambert and I'm blanking on his name. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. I'm gonna blurt it later.
Baitcaster versus spinning.
Baitcaster versus spinning. Bait casting, you can use some bigger baits. You can cast a little bit further. You have a little more accuracy with those bigger baits. The spinning equipment, I use smaller stuff. Anytime, I'm using little tiny small Kitech swim baits or little Ned rigs, drop shots. That's when I'm using the spinning tackle. And then pretty much everything else, I'm using my bait casting gear.
How do you put action into a 10-inch plus worm on a drop shot?
On a drop shot, oh, I would just Texas rig that. I wouldn't necessarily drop shot a 10-inch worm. It's going to have just you. If you have a ½ ounce weight on that and you're moving that thing around, it's going to give all the action it needs.
Coke or Pepsi?
Neither. I don't drink soda at all, you guys. I do not drink any type of soda whatsoever. I used to drink 1 billion Mountain Dews. I used to call it Vitamin Dew, and it created a lot of health problems for me. Not just Mountain Dew, but being incredibly unhealthy made me incredibly unhealthy. So, next.
What is your favorite fish to eat?
Fish to eat. I like mahi, or salmon actually. Both mahi and mahi tacos. Nice little salmon fillet over a nice little bed of mixed greens. Fantastic. We're done. That it? All right, guys. That was your chance to ask me whatever you wanted. Some good questions. Those were some random questions this week. Now, you guys already heard from Heath. Apparently, I don't know how this clip got in here yet. We'll come back to that. If that didn't look fishy, I don't know what does. So guys, like those trees? All right, we'll go back to that picture. If that picture wanted to be shown, we're going to talk about it right now. This was at Lake Sonoma. This was one of the reasons I went to Lake Sonoma was vertical cover, and there's like nothing like this in California other than Lake Sonoma. These amazing trees. They have no more limbs. All the limbs have fallen off from storms and stuff. But these trees, they stick 40 to 60 feet above the water, and they go 30 or 40 feet below as well. So it's pretty incredible going through that, and the drone shot kind of gets you a cool look at that. And then there's some other shots. This was actually this was what I'm talking about in the summer, you guys. This was a good summer shot. If you look where my boat is, just in front to the left, you see those trees right there? Those ones are the deepest trees right there. Those are what I'm going to fish later on when the sun comes up. That's where those fish are going to go down to some cooler water. It's deeper right there, and there's shade. But first thing in the morning and the evening, I'm going to fish at the top of that screen, in the back of that cove, because those fish will be up, roaming around, looking for easy meals. The other great spot is that tree that comes literally across that whole bay right there. It's underwater. That is the spot that I will also fish when the sun comes up. Those fish will move out of the shallows and they'll suspend right underneath that tree. So throwing a topwater or throwing a slow sinking little weightless wacky rig worm would be fantastic right around that wood. And I did catch a lot of fish right in that cove as well. And there we go. There's a Bagley Baits. There's a twin spin right there. And this is a floating bait. This is coming in the box. This is perfect topwater bait for fishing around the vertical structure because you jerk it and you pause it, and it makes this blurb, like this gargling sound. And it calls those fish up from that vertical structure. Those trees you saw, they'll come up as you're doing this and smash this thing. All right, Heath. My boy Heath, you already talked to him. We already heard him announce the winners for the tournament, and also he declared war on me from all of you guys for the Tourney X. Well, Heath I've told you guys this before, but I'm always going to reiterate this. Heath has the coolest life ever. He lives in a trailer with his family, and they travel. It's the LTB trailer. It's totally tricked out in the LTB logos, and he gets to travel all over the country fishing, doing kayak tournaments, and running the Tunney X tournament that you guys are going to be in. So the coolest thing, and so we have a segment every month where we catch up and figure out where he is and what he's been up to in our segment, Finding Heath. So let's see where he's at.
Yeah, I don't think there's any audio to this trap.
Water. See ya. Of Where in the World is Heath, and this month I'm at Pack Point of Shin out here in Louisiana doing some inshore red fishing. It's absolutely beautiful out here. Plenty of kayakers, fishermen out here doing some fishing, and obviously mostly targeting redfish. Redfish is a very sought after species here in the marsh. Super aggressive. They eat almost anything, and they put up an awesome fight. One of my favorite fish to fish for inshore. So guys, check out some of these eats that I've been getting on top water. It's awesome. Oh, there we go. Oh no, still get stuck in the grass. All right, thank you for the welcome home, Mr. Red, on the top water. See ya. Oh, oh, nice eat. Oh yeah. Man, I've been throwing casts all morning. Cast after cast. Here we go. There we go. Thank you, Jesus. That nice guy. How about that guy right there? So those of you who have done this type of fishing, marsh fishing, inshore fishing, know how epic it is to sight cast a redfish, to throw it just where you know they're going to be, work that bait, and then boom, there they go. I don't know, it's one of my favorite types of fishing. It's just, it's live action. I don't even know who says live action anymore, but that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So anyways, guys, having a good time out here. If you're in Louisiana, hit me up on Instagram. It's at Heath Panganiban, or hit up Lucky Tackle Box. Come say hi. Let's go fish. I'm here in the marsh. I'll be fishing with a few other of our influencers, Lucky Tackle Box influencers, and just having a good time doing some collabs. If you're in the area, hit me up. Come say hi, and let's fish. Thank you guys for watching this segment of Where in the World is Heath, and next, I'll be in Alabama.
Live action! Woo! Heath has the best life ever, man. He was just in California last month, now already down in Louisiana, and then getting to go to Alabama. The guy gets to have a lot of fun. Go Heath. Make sure you guys are following him on social media. He is a very cool guy, down to earth, and he will always respond. He's a great guy to have as a connection, and he runs a kayak fishing circuit as well. So you can get into tournament fishing. If you do well in the Tournament X and you want to go to the next level, there you go. So anyway, guys, I want to know about you guys, what you're doing. Speaking of social media, make sure you guys are hashtagging what you're doing out there, whether it's Facebook, on Instagram. Make sure you hashtag Lucky Tackle Box so we can go and see what you're doing. We can share in your adventures. I've got a random question for you guys tonight. I'd like to know, of you guys watching, how long you've been a Lucky Tackle Box subscriber. Is it your first month? Have you not even subscribed yet? Or have you been subscribed for a year, 2 years? Comment below right now how long you've been subscribing, because I'm very interested to know how long some of you guys have been part of the LTB fam. Whether you are your first time or you've been for 2 years, I'm happy to have you as part of the family. And if you ever have any suggestions or anything like that, make sure to let us know. We're always trying to improve the experience at Lucky Tackle Box. Speaking of improving experiences, we keep adding to our swag on the LTB store. So make sure you guys go check out the store at luckytacklebox.com. We've got shirts. I'm always representing a new shirt that I get sent. They send me a new T-shirt to wear every LTV Live, and I open it up just like you guys get the box and are excited. I'm excited to see which new shirt they've gotten, and they really are being creative and coming up with some cool stuff to wear. And this is the best material; it feels fantastic. And they've got buffs, UV shirts, hats, all kinds of different hats. You can see all kinds of fun stuff. So anyway, check out the store. Always some good stuff there, guys. Like always, it's been a fun show. We're going to do another giveaway before we take off. And you know what? Before we even do that, I'm going to talk about the swim bait because I'm going to get you guys excited too. I showed you those videos in the beginning. That was with this swim bait. Guys, this little bad boy is coming in the box. Swim baits are fantastic, and swim baits can also be terrible. They can be so frustrating when you don't do it right. And I'll tell you the best time to do it, and this can work a lot of different times. It can work in the morning, even. The best time to throw swim baits is when the sun's out and you've got a little bit of breeze. That's when the fish, for some reason, they just love hitting swim baits. And if you watch that video one more time, let's pull up that video. If you watch that video, you'll see there's a little bit of breeze on the water. And that's actually, that cove that I showed you, that's right back there. So let's watch from the very beginning right there, and you'll see. So you got that little bit of breeze, so I'm fishing that bank, and then I saw this fish follow me in, and I paused it, twitched it, and then boom. And then all those fish come out. And I guess I still can't believe that happened. And I tried to give it a little slack to see if another fish would get on as well. And but they didn't. They ended up taking off, swung the fish in. But when there was no wind, I was still trying to do the video, and I was out fishing around, was not getting any bites, and filmed the video, talked about the action, talked about the different stuff I need to do, but then put the bait away until a little bit later in the afternoon when the wind did pick up again, and that's when the bite went crazy. That's when the fish were moved up. So you go down a bank, you might not get them, so you move to another bank and you keep moving. But once you found that right bank, you could go down it, catch some fish, and then what I would do is I would come back around and start over again and go down, and those fish would reposition because they were in little packs. There would be 3 to there were some packs with 30 fish in, and they would, but when you pull them off like that, then they disperse. And you got to give them a time to reload because they have like a sweet spot where they're up chasing stuff. And so when you catch a fish and pulls them all off, if you cast back up that sweet spot, those fish aren't there anymore. So you give it, 15 minutes to an hour, and those fish a lot of times will be right back to that sweet spot. You come back over, you can get more of them to go again. So little swim bait tip. I know you guys, after you saw that video, you probably want to know what bait I was using. That's coming in the box. Hopefully this month, I think. And also there's a video I'm going to be releasing in the next few days. So very cool. And actually, I think I've seen pictures of people posting with this bait. So this might have already come in the box. But the video is about to be dropped within the next few days. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Let's do a giveaway right now. Where did my giveaway tablet go? And for you Facebook people, still the same thing. Anyone who's sharing this video feed, we are going to go through as soon as this is over, and we're going to pick 2 random winners. We'll let you know immediately online, and we'll also post it immediately below in the description box. And not we will do it. I will go do that. So I will make sure that's done immediately. All right, guys. Final question. 3 more LTB boxes of your choosing. So we're going to pick 3 winners. Each one's going to win an LTB box from panfish to walleye to... what else do we got? Inshore, whatever you want, or bass if you want just more bass gear. I know I just would want more bass gear. So here we go. Here's the question. I'm on another live show, FLW Live. Hey guys, that's the other show I do, FLW Live. Who is my co-host on FLW Live? I'll give you a picture. I think we got a picture right now. Boom. I'm the guy on the left. Who's the guy on the right-hand side? My co-host, my partner in crime on FLW Live. What is his name? Well, we're waiting on some answers, you guys. Let's see if we got another show special. I don't know if we have any more show specials. We do. We do for 24 hours. So just for another 24 hours, you guys can get 35% off all baits on our store, LuckyTackleBox.com store. So head over there, use bait35, 35% off. Guys, check this out. If you want to reload, if you want that swim bait, I'm not sure if that swim bait's there. I might be misspeaking right there. But go there. If there was any baits that came in the box that you liked, go check out the store, see if we have any up there, and you can get 35% off for the next 24 hours. You know, one of the things I remembered, I never told you what the tournament was. The answer to that last question, it was the Forest Wood Cup. Starts on Lake Ouachita in Arkansas, and it starts this week. So right after this show, actually, I'm packing up, and I'm going to be leaving Wednesday to head out there and do FLW live. So something to look forward to, and make sure you guys tune in and watch that. And let's see if we have some announcements for our final giveaway. Ooh. It's taking you guys a little while. I may have stumped you guys a bit. I may have stumped you a little bit. So let's go. I think we have a picture of ICAST. So while we're giving you guys time to figure out this answer, boom. We won an award at ICAST for FLW Live, the show that the question is about right now. So this is making you guys feel a little bit worse for not knowing the answer to this, because this is a popular show. And we won people's favorite for competition series, because we cover the FLW Tour. So we go live and we have cameras on the top 5 boats in the FLW Tour tournaments, and you get to watch them fish live, and you get to see really what happens. Because tournaments, when you watch the weigh-in, you just see them bring in 5 fish. You have no idea if they caught 100 fish or if they literally only caught 5 fish. And so that makes things so much more interesting, and there's so much more story behind what these guys are actually doing, the decisions they make. I've learned so much being a host on the show, watching these guys fish, and the people that watch this learn so much. It's entertaining, and you learn a whole lot. Great thing to do is turn that on a Saturday and Sunday morning, and you get to hang out with me. I mean, what's better than that? And you get to hang out with the other guy that you guys don't know his name to yet. Still no answers. We're still waiting on it. You guys could be Googling this. You could be doing anything you want. All right. I think we'll make it even easier. I want to know his first name. If you give me his first name. So you guys at the office that are looking for the winners right now, if they can say his first name on this, we'll still give you the right answer. Oh. You guys can go on YouTube, check it out, wherever you want. While we're waiting, we'll give a couple more minutes on this one. Corey, bring up the that picture of the cove again. The other one, the next one. Yes. Boom. All right, guys. This is like the most perfect teaching picture that I've ever come across on the drone. You can see how the water changes. There's actually a little ledge right there that comes across that. It's just after that tree that comes across. It changes in the water color. That is basically where those fish are going to move out to deeper water. That's where those fish are going to sit later in the day. When the sun comes up, things get too hot. They're going to come down to that ledge, which there's a perfect little structure for them to come hang out at. And then the trees and stuff to the left. Basically, if I came through there in the morning, I'd be throwing either some kind of topwater. That little Bagley Baits twin spin, that little prop spin thing, that maybe, sometimes that's a little slower moving. I kind of use that a little bit in the afternoon as well. I'd throw a buzz bait, a spook, something I can move real quick, maybe even a spinner bait that I can cover that cove real fast. If I found out there was fish in there, then I would come back and then I would fish it slower. Like I said, flipping a little Cinco, a jig could work fantastic there. And then you guys saw that video of me catching that swim bait fish. That wind, when it picked up in there, that wind was blowing right into that cove. The swim bait was perfect because those fish were then roaming in those schools, and the swim bait was a perfect bait to really pick them off. So a little bit more details, and we got some winners. Here we go. Adrian Pauly, you got it right. The answer's Rob Newell. My partner in crime is Rob Newell. He's the co-host on there. Make sure you guys are tuning in and watching that. I knew I was going to stump you. I didn't know I was going to stump you guys that bad on that. Adrian Pauly, congratulations. You won a lucky tackle box. Cody Thacker or Cody Thacker. And then Ron Swanson. Ron Swanson, isn't he on a TV show? Parks and Rec? Ron, I'm honored, man. Anyway, you guys are the 3 winners. Contact prizes at luckytacklebox.com. Let them know your handle on YouTube, and you guys will get to win. I will announce the Facebook winners right now in the description box. Well, actually, as soon as I select them after the show is over. Guys, thank you for tuning in to LTB Live. I will see you the same time next month, which would be September September 5th, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. Once again, leave some comments if you want to see some next month, and I will make sure to try my best to get them in the show. Anyway, Travis Moran with Lucky Tackle Box. I will see you guys next time.